George, Charlotte and Louis may follow Harry to give up roles and escape royal damage. Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis could end up giving up on being royal after they witness how Prince Harry and his family are living outside the monarchy, a commentator has suggested. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis will be stuck growing up in the weird world of the royal family, a commentator has warned. Prince William's children's futures in the institution were discussed by Graham Smith, the CEO of anti-monarchist campaign group Republic, on their podcast. He spoke to journalist Tanya Gold about how Prince Harry's decision to step down as a working royal could affect his niece and nephews. Mr. Smith told listeners, "One of the things that struck me is that William's 3 kids are about a similar age to Harry's. They're going to be growing up stuck in this weird world that has caused a lot of damage. Presumably they'll be wanting to visit their cousins in the US. Harry's kids will be living the high life in California." He continued, "You do wonder whether they will give up on being royal. People don't really believe in the notion of royalty and duty anymore. So you do wonder whether they will still believe in it once the Queen's gone. Once they don't feel any obligation towards her." However, Ms. Gold was not as optimistic, pointing to a key reason why it would be very difficult to imagine happening. She told the podcast, "I suspect all that attention is a very powerful narcotic. I think it would be difficult to give up." The journalist added, "But I hope someone comes along with the courage to do it. It will have to be the heir to the throne though. Maybe Prince George will be the last king of England. I find it very difficult to imagine what will happen. There have been so many crises before, so I simply do not know." Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, is expected to play a pivotal role in helping shape George's path to the throne, and commentators have suggested she is to be super involved in his training. Natalie Rankin said, "Kate will gain new responsibilities as the Princess of Wales. She will also have to prepare her oldest son, George, to become the third in line for the throne. The 7-year-old future king is in for a life of training. He will prepare to hold the highest to become the third in line for the throne. The 7-year-old future king is in for a life of training. He will prepare to hold the highest position in the land.